Hi guys, I'm Heather from Teaching with Coffee and Mascara, and last week we did a first part of a series which was how to not spend your whole budget over the summer or pretty much any time as a teacher. And so today is part two. And I just know it can be tempting over the summer. We're out shopping a lot more, seeing all the cute stuff for our classrooms, and you want to load up. You really want to kind of like buy all the things and, have that perfect classroom for back to school. And they just always have so many new fun goodies out, don't they? So I'm going to give you 3 tips to help keep all your money in your pocket or to do other fun things and not spend it all on your classroom. So let's get started. So tip number 1 is going to be create some of your own decor. So maybe you'll find your new favorite border and then take those colors from that border and create some of your own decor that will match those borders for your classroom. So I like to work off of, like maybe one thing that I've purchased or that I found, and then create some of my own decor. Now, if you need help creating your own decor, I'm going to be doing a little series on how to create your own decor in some of the next upcoming weeks. So if there's something that you would like to see created, drop it in the comments and let me know, and I'll be making more videos for some of those things. And then the next thing is to not try to make over your whole classroom at once. That can be really overwhelming. Instead, pick one section each summer to kind of make over. So maybe the first section you want to start with is the section that maybe you spend the most time in. Or let's say, for example, your classroom library is the section you want to start on. So over the summer, you would take the time to purchase the bins that you want and to get all of your labeling in order. And so then that would be your goal for back to school. Then you have your one section, you have your new beautiful library with everything labeled and the bins, and you're just spending your money focused in that one space. And then the next summer, maybe you pick your teacher desk area or your front wall. So just kind of that can help. And it can help you not feel so overwhelmed, like wanting to do everything at once, which I know I'm also guilty of, but to just pick that one section at a time. And then by the time you get done, that, it might take 3 or 4 years, but then you'll have the classroom of your dreams, but not, a big hole in your pocket. And the last one is tip number 3. I kind of touched on this last time, but that's to make a list and stick to it. So go through and think about at the end of the school year, what are some things that you really were needing or even wanting for your classroom? So that might be going along with making over one section. Maybe I need new bins. And how many bins do I need? And so writing down all of the things that you're wanting for your classroom before you see all the new fun goodies. And then you stick to it. So when you're out shopping, you're like, well, they have this really cute thing. Oh, I love this lamp. Okay, well, do I need a lamp? It's not on my list. Is that something that we really need? And so it gives you kind of a chance to think about it and to go back to your list and say, well, I really wanted to spend my money on bins. So then do I need a lamp? Kind of thing. So it just kind of helps you really target, what you're looking for. And then the last thing is kind of a little bonus tip, and that's to just come up with a budget. Your budget could be literally $10, $20, or even $100 that you want to spend all summer on the things that really catch your eye, that you feel like it wasn't on my list because I didn't know I needed it, but now that I see it, it's perfect. Or, I could really use this for this. It goes in my space, but it wasn't on my list. And so your little budget will help you be able to buy some of those new fun things that you see, but to not be going, overboard. If you're anything like me, every time I feel like I go to Target or Hobby Lobby or Lakeshore, I always find all of these cute, fun things, especially over the summer when they're putting out so much new stuff. And I would buy, one thing here, one thing here, one thing here. And then by the end of the summer, I would literally have a pile in my house in like a corner of all these bags of all this stuff that I bought. And I would look at it and think, oh my gosh, I don't actually even know how much money I've spent on my classroom this summer. And maybe that's not the amount of money I wanted to spend. And then you kind of feel guilty. Do I need to take some of that stuff back? Did I need all of that stuff? Or you get in your classroom and you're like, I bought the cutest pillows. Okay, but where am I putting them? I don't have anywhere for them to go. And so just kind of thinking it through before you go shopping is really helpful. All right, I really hope that this helps you and it helps you have fun with your money over the summer, but not feel like spending it all on your classroom, and that you have a little bit of extra money. That's always the goal, is that the money is tight. You have a lot of time, which means you have a lot of time to shop and play and do all these fun things, but you're still like making the same amount of money and you're not working. And so just sticking to some of these tips will help you keep a little bit more of that extra money in your pocket. All right, I hope you guys have a great day.